Hi there, welcome to I Alone Fly Tarot. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for Gemini energy. Oops, I'm going to get out a few tarot cards and we're going to get clarifiers on them to figure out what was going on, what were people thinking or doing. And keep in mind, we all kind of tap into Gemini energy. That's our using our mind and our communication skills to, flirt and communicate and manifest our dreams into reality. And some people use their brain power and their power of flirtation to either get in relationships and contracts for love and hope and faith, or they do it because of selfishness, greed, and insecurity. So we're going to see how both people handled themselves here. And it has to do with a new love beginning. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Someone could have been juggling a third party or juggling while they were working together with people emotionally. And the people they were working with emotionally could have become defensive because they maybe figured out this person seemed to be juggling, which means they weren't really investing. So let's see, then we go from Nine Wands to Two of Wands, which means the Seven of Wands is at play, which means they became defensive. They were guarded to them, then they became defensive to them, and they started to dream of the future, and they may have had another opportunity in love, seen someone else as an emotional opportunity. Maybe when they dreamed of the future, they realized this person was kind of creating an illusion, juggling, not really investing. And so they could have gotten into a new love offer, a new love beginning. Let's see, we don't have any other zodiac signs on the table. Okay. I see here too, there could have been somebody who was maintaining their balance and kind of in a relationship where they weren't tipped into their fears or their insecurities. I'll show you that one. We could have had somebody who was kind of juggling in a positive sense where they were not tipped out of balance. They weren't investing from fear and insecurity. They weren't over enabling, bad behavior. They were in Cancer energy, Pisces Cancer energy, and things were moving forward, but they could have been stressed, or they could have been giving a lot of thought to how to keep moving forward in these energies. So the people that were in maybe a positive love relationship, they could have been moving forward in a manner that one person could have been in positive Cancer energy where they were staying balanced. The other person could have been very intuitive and High Priestess energy, listening to their intuition. Maybe both people were maintaining their balance and things were going to move forward. And maybe both people were giving a lot of thought to that. And then there could have been a third party who something happened, their relationship or their marriage or their house seemed to turn upside down because a King of Wands had left their life and they were left being a Queen of Pentacles. And again, these are male or female. It's just someone emotionally was a Queen of Pentacles, somebody very stable and abundant. And I would say that third party could have kind of been defensive and had some illusions about Ten of Pentacles, about what kind of foundation they wanted, or maybe tried to create emotional confusion in a foundation, created an illusion about how stable and abundant they were. So they could have talked to someone to get them to dream of taking a leap of faith towards them, to move away from being just and fair and balanced, where people keep seeing the emotional opportunities of moving forward and having good boundaries and, defending the foundation that they have. And so a third party could have made somebody take a leap of faith towards them instead of moving forward in a just and fair manner. And they were creating the illusion that if you kind of take some creative action towards me, we could have a soulmate relationship and have a new beginning in love, where we'll exchange resources and you'll be an emperor. Maybe, we can have this new beginning where we exchange resources and you're an emperor. Just quit putting in work and effort to be emotionally brave and strong in your Leo energy, to see your dreams come into reality, following your heart and your intuition. Instead of doing that, come get in a relationship with me and we can have stability and abundance. Let's go see why this Nine of Swords is here. Because I don't know if somebody was stressed. Okay, oh, well, they're stressed about that Nine of Wands. Scorpio. Death card. One of the people in a relationship could have had a little stress about things changing and moving forward. They were kind of defensive to death energy, which is shedding the old to give birth to the new, to transform. And so they could have decided to quit working together emotionally in a relationship, and they quit taking King of Wands, bold, confident action in the relationship, because they maybe became more focused on like the 3D world, their stability, because over here we have people maintaining their balance and they're in emotional water sign energy. And, they're maintaining their balance in their life. They're coming from emotion. But this person, again, we have Cancer and we have Cancer Pisces energy. This person, one of the people maybe had some stress, anxiety, and were defensive of moving forward because of maybe their Scorpio nature. So we have 3 water sign energies here. If they were working together, if the other person harnessed these energies, the other person could have been putting a lot of thought and effort into developing good boundaries so that they could keep moving forward, so they could shed the old way of being to give birth to the new. And this could be where the people kind of separated. They were working together in this energy, but the way they kind of use their mind energy, one of them gets more stuck up in their mind in fear and insecurity, where the other one uses their mind to give a lot of thought and effort. The one is kind of defensive. They don't If they were to move forward, they'd have to develop good boundaries, maybe against some other aspects in their life, and they are defensive of doing that. Maybe defensive of a Scorpio in their former foundation, or someone outside this relationship. Or um, they kind of have a Scorpio nature, which is maybe they're defensive of going into their deep Scorpio emotions, which is like the deepest emotions we can have. Maybe they're defensive against change and transforming. So they had been working together, but then they might have, maybe the Scorpio is a third party. Maybe the Scorpio told them that they should move forward kind of being in more triangulated relationships, or that they should move forward with a third party, let go of this relationship where they were taking bold, confident action in their Aries energy, and maybe instead work more from a Queen of Pentacles energy. So again, we went from air sign energy, or I mean earth, water sign energy, to kind of just making it where we kind of work together with people emotionally, but we do it more from a practical, grounded, earthly based foundation. Maybe more being a little bit more focused on, I don't know, practicality, earthliness, instead of being connected in with moving forward in an emotionally successful, balanced manner where we listen to our higher self and our higher intuition, like trusting the divine to create change in our life. This person could have become stressed and anxious about it because they could be afraid that, I don't know, they could be afraid if they could be afraid of working together from an emotional foundation. Maybe the one person was a Two of Pentacles person and the other person was the water sign energy. And where one was putting in thought and effort to have good boundaries and transforming, the other one was stressed and anxious and defensive of transforming. So working together emotionally in this foundation kind of came to an end. One person could have decided, if they were more pentacle earthly based anyway, they kind of became more emotionally based on that worldliness, or the other one was more emotionally focused on nurturing and growing and expanding. And for some of them, they could have decided to let go of a relationship or a marriage to get involved with a third party Queen of Pentacles. So the people who naturally are kind of defensive, they kind of might have illusions about what a long-term foundation is supposed to look like. Again, they think it's maybe supposed to be very practical and grounded, and not really seeing the emotional possibilities of moving forward. Everybody can view Ten of Pentacles stability differently. Some people view it in a very creative, inspired, loving manner with stability and security, and other people are like, that just isn't how I was brought up or how I think. I think of it more as definitely about image and status and wealth, and not really so creative and emotional. So some people develop good boundaries because they could both feel that the other person has illusions about life. Again, if you both view the world differently from different perspectives, you do. You would think that person has some illusions about what they think it's supposed to be, and they think you have illusions about what you think it's supposed to be. So we go from 9 of Wands down to 2 of Wands, which is the 7 of Wands. Everybody would be kind of maybe let go of their defensiveness to start dreaming of what they wanted. And the people who believe in moving forward in a having hope and faith and belief and being emotionally balanced and listening to their intuition, those people in their Aries energy would have taken a leap of faith to trust the universe and, to keep following this higher belief system of justice that, we're meant to learn and grow and expand and be emotionally balanced and fair and just and reciprocal in our relationships. And the other people who maybe live a bit more from their head and are a little more stressed and anxious and are kind of defensive of change, those people could have dreamed of uh, kind of repeating past patterns of the past and turning their back on what's just and fair. Again, because they could have illusions that this is what life is, isn't it? Where you're kind of defensive and, isn't everything about the world? Is there a higher truth and justice to the world? And they could have taken a risk to go get in a relationship with someone they viewed as an emotional option instead of moving forward with people who wanted to move forward in justice and fairness and balance. It's like, I think I can go get in a relationship with someone else who also kind of has the same type of foundation I come from, which is where we're kind of defensive to changing and transforming. So those people could have communicated to that person they viewed as an emotional option that they want, they view them as a soulmate. And we all have different soulmates who come into our life. Soulmates come into our life because they're meant to teach us a lesson. And so they might go get in a relationship with that person and have a new beginning and exchange resources to be an emperor. And you other people are moving forward, taking creative, inspired action, seeing the emotional opportunities ahead of you. Either you could be communicating to a soulmate also, or you're just aligning with love within yourself. And maybe as you move forward, you will have a new emotional beginning and exchange resources with an Aries Emperor person. And the difference is you other people are willing to move forward. You're willing to put in that work and effort to be emotionally brave and strong in order to truly see your dreams come into reality, where people do listen to their heart and intuition. And if they get caught up in their head by fears and insecurities and feeling a little left out in the cold, they use their Virgo earth sign resources to reconnect in with the energy of love, to be willing to be a student of life, to learn and grow and expand and offer love, to keep giving it everything they've got, to be just and fair and balanced in relationships and marriages where people work together emotionally and people speak their emotional truth. So let's go see. What is the illusion? The people who are in shadowy kind of Gemini energy that maybe get in relationships and instead of trying, you either get in a relationship with the thought of love and hope and faith and growing and learning and maturing and changing and stuff, or you get in a relationship to create illusion. What is the illusion of this relationship? What is the illusion? And they don't have to be in another relationship. They could just, they've decided they're going to be defensive, play the wounded warrior. The illusion is that they think they can hold back, not open up, not work together with people cooperatively, maybe hold back from judgment, kind of like they can avoid the universe, that they don't have to be held accountable for their actions. Because our fear and our insecurity is going to follow us the whole time. So to think that we can elude it, it's going to follow us. So they want to hold on to an old foundation. Maybe because that is the judgment they've decided. What does Ten of Pentacles represent to the people who are in shadowy Gemini energy? They could operate from a foundation of Three of Swords, which is pain and heartbreak, because wouldn't we all move forward in our life being bold and confident and brave and courageous if it weren't for past pain and heartbreak and relationships or self-defeating thoughts, our mind betraying our heart? We'd all move forward in positivity if we had hope, faith, and belief. But this person, the foundation they operate from is Three of Swords because they deceive themselves. And, if you're unwilling to see the truth, you deceive yourself. They also could just be somebody who's pretty shadowy and they're deceptive and manipulative. And if it were ever found out that somebody became defensive to them because they realize they kind of create illusion and try to create emotional confusion in relationships in order to keep people in a relationship with them, because for some sad reason this person operates from a manipulative, deceptive way of being, which is really too bad because they've wasted all their time and energy being manipulative and deceptive. All that time they were wasting their time doing that, they could have learned how to heal themselves and how to mentally strategize to move forward, to dream of trusting and having hope and faith. Maybe they just lack hope and faith in anyone or anything, and they think life is all about a mental chess game. Well, that's too bad. Wow, what kind of hard lessons are these people going to learn? Let's see, where's a deck? For people who stay in shadowy Gemini energy and they use their mind, it's air sign energy, it's of the mind, it's the ideas they have, how they use their mental faculties to think. Sadly, they're not focused on every day of like, you know what? I want to heal myself of my past pain and heartbreak. I want to offer myself love and compassion and forgiveness so I can get over the past pain and heartbreak so I can move forward and offer forgiveness and offer the people of the past up to the universe for the universe to deal with. And I'm going to move forward. I deserve to be in loving, kind relationship with myself every day and deserve to be in relationships like that. Maybe this person completely lacks hope and faith. I don't know. Let's go check their shadow side. For people who are in shadowy Gemini energy, what are some of the shadow attributes that they have? Black and white thinking and demanding. Inattentive. Yeah, up here at the beginning, where someone could have been juggling, they could have been juggling someone who is very intuitive or this nature within themselves. Do I listen to my intuition or do I just try to look successful in the world? Do I get in the driver's seat of my own life and get myself balanced? Or do I keep things secret and hidden? This person maybe has a lot of stress and anxiety. They're defensive because they might actually be more of a Scorpio energy in a shadowy regard, because shadowy Scorpio can be that black and white thinking. It can be intimidating and controlling. It uses intimidation and control in relationships in order to get what they want. So yeah, they could have black and white thinking and demanding. Not quite sure about what inattentive means. Maybe it's that, our Virgo earth sign energy would be that aspect of ourself that pays attention to the details of our life. And maybe this person just doesn't get it. They're wasting all their creative, inspired efforts and their mental thought process just to be defensive and guarded. And underneath that is fear. Let's go check. Why does this person have Nine of Swords? Why are they in a mental prison? Because there's someone, the universe offers them love, and the universe offers us love through other human beings. And this person chooses to ignore it because they're still focused on relationships in the past that didn't work out. The Pisces moon card, keeping things hidden beneath the surface of their emotions that they're not willing to deal with. Maybe a Pisces in their past hurt their feelings, and because of that, they're not able to. And I don't mean to diminish that. I apologize. Some people could have had an atrocious Pisces in their past who really messed them up. But for some people, it's just that they have things hidden beneath the surface of their emotions, and it makes them defensive, it causes them stress and anxiety, and so they put an end to working together with people emotionally. I don't know, maybe they are under the illusion that if they're defensive, they will be able to keep their stability. That could be why too. I sometimes think people don't move forward because for them to look at what's hidden beneath the surface could emotionally destabilize them or really disrupt their foundation so badly that they can't do it. Because wouldn't we all do it if we could? So maybe the lesson is that, if any of you are dealing with someone like this, we don't really know for sure what is their issues, but people would move forward if they could. And, if this person ended up showing you that they were not willing to move forward and maybe how poorly they acted out about it, if they really created illusions, if they're really manipulative and deceptive, if they, you know, the worse they acted probably is reflective of how much healing and issues they need to work on, and they may choose to never work on those issues. So, you people who, you know, it was maybe all came out for the universe to let you know this person has a lot more healing to do and you need to move forward. Wish them the best. But in order for your dreams to come into reality, you need to trust the universe. Maybe trust the universe that the universe is always constantly working with people to try to get them balanced. If they kind of keep repeating the same old patterns over and over, it'll keep being this disruptive experience until they finally rise up within themselves and say, no, I am going to do the work that it takes because I deserve better in my life. I deserve to have happiness in my life. I deserve to have love, you know? And until they are willing to see through the illusion and align with love within themselves and accept that they're meant to be here to, if no one else offers them love, that they offer them self love and treat themselves in a compassionate, respectful, kind, gracious manner. Until they're willing to do that within themselves, it's going to be really hard for them to be in a relationship with anyone else. So, you positive people, wish them peace and love. Keep trusting the universe and keep taking creative, inspired action. Some of you, it looks like here, that there might be emotional options in your future, someone who's a soulmate for you, and you could have a new beginning in love. Because, if we find that we're working with people who aren't willing to work with us in that reciprocal manner, we have to trust into the universe, but we deserve to be in loving, kind relationships every day. So, again, you might if this person aligns with love, they might exchange their old foundation to step up in their life, you know, where they make a decision that's best for all of them. And they start to put in the work to become emotionally brave and confident in order to see their dreams come in. And they start listening to their heart and intuition and take action towards their thoughts. The kings in the suit represent taking action. They offer love and intuition to their mind. Why am I trapped in a mental prison? Why do I feel like I lack the resources? Why do I feel left out in the cold? And when they offer love to those things, then they can start taking action, using their resources, their time, their effort, their money, in order to connect in with themselves emotionally so that they can now be a student of life. But we know some people live an illusion all their life, and they'll just keep getting aligned with soulmates who keep trying to help them see through the illusion. But if they refuse to see through the illusion, they'll keep repeating this pattern over and over and over. So you need to do all these positive steps for yourself, and you might do that with a partner. Maybe a Aries Emperor will put in work and effort with a Leo to see their dreams come into reality. And then maybe someone else they knew who presents himself as a King of Cups, who's really in a mental prison and has lack mentality, will continue to offer their resources to keep repeating past patterns of the past. Maybe make an offer to a Page of Pentacles of their past. And they'll try to offer resources to the fact that they feel overwhelmed, that maybe some of you other people found justice and balance in a relationship, and you got the loving, reciprocal, kind relationships that you deserve. You know, because a lot of times people who aren't balanced, they don't want other people to have those things either. They'll try to create confusion and illusion for you so that you won't move forward. But you deserve to move forward. And if this person wasn't willing to work with you in that loving, kind, respectful, honoring, balanced manner, then you deserve to go find that somewhere else. So I wish you all peace, love, and joy, Gemini, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.